Deuce. I mean, well, there's so many game balls to go around, but I thought it was very fitting that, on last night's episode of Knicks Weekly, we talked to Steph about Deuce and Deuce stepping into the starting point guard role, and his comment was, hey, Deuce has to stay aggressive. Play the game like Jalen plays the game, but play it as Deuce. And Deuce went out there and did just that. Set a great tone for this team. Knocked down 3 after 3. Stepped into a spot up shooting. Got after it on the defensive end. And, really set the tone for this team out the gate, man. 21 points, 7 assists, 3 boards for Miles McBride, man.
Dude, you talk about a guy. Honestly, there were moments where I was like, is that Jalen Brunson? Like, you got to pull out the meme, like, it's a little foggy. Let me pull up the glasses. Let me see. Is that really who I think it is? And, dude, McBride was just hooping tonight, man. Talk about a bargain deal on that contract for the way that he was balling out tonight. But McBride, certainly, as you mentioned, stepped up big for this team. And, honestly, without him being as aggressive as he was, I don't know how the Knicks even come out with this victory because he set the tone right off the rip. As soon as you saw him being aggressive, attacking the lanes, just looking for his teammates, and you see how he's becoming more comfortable in the pick and roll with Karl Anthony Towns, with Josh Hart. Like, keep in mind, this guy hasn't had many reps to run the point like that. Like, typically he's out there with campaign, right? Being a guy who's just out there just to knock down shots. Now we're asking him to be a facilitator as well, and to come out of this game with not only 21 points but 7 assists just tells you the growth in his game from when he first got here as a rookie to now. And just hopefully he can keep this thing going, man. And look, I don't necessarily need, well, maybe you do need 21 points out of this on a night-to-night basis if you're going to get wins from this Knicks squad without Jalen Brunson. But as long as he keeps moving the rock. Even if you come out with like 4 or 5 assists, right? Because the other end of getting assists is that the guys are just knocking their shots down. But if he keeps playing like this, man, this team is going to be just fine without Jalen Brunson for some time as he recovers from that ankle injury.
Yeah, I think he's going to be vital, man, with or without Brunson. Whenever Brunson does come back, and even with Brunson out, Deuce is important, man, to keep this offense going, to keep, we talked about for a while how much this Knicks three-point shooting has been down. So he's going to be needed for all of that, man. Much leading scoring punch and three-point shooting. Tonight he goes 4 of 5 from downtown, so that was great, and he was back to his efficient self. 7 of 11 from the field, 7 assists, as you said, which was good, and 2 steals. But as you also mentioned, the ball movement to a man. The ball movement was great, man. Their energy was great from the opening tip. They finished with 34 assists, so they got the assist number back up. But the ball movement, the body movement to a man, they were just feeding off of each other. And the defense was leading to offense. And when we talk about the defense, the dog was unleashed. 3rd game in a row, man. And look, Luka's Luka, Harden is Harden. I still like how OG approached his game against those guys defensively. Tonight, his assignment was DeMar DeRozan. No problem. He must have stripped Zach LaVine like 4 out of the 5 times he got a steal. So he was relentless, and that led to easy offense, and that's what this Knicks team is going to need, especially without Brunson. And then on top of that, the dog got after it from 3. He was 3 of 7 from downtown. So he finishes with 24 points, 8 assists for OG, 7 rebounds, 5 steals, and 7 of 15 from the floor, man. He's hot right now. The dog is hot right now, bro.
He is hot, but can he please stay off the deck? All right, can we please stop having this guy fall left? Dude, the amount of times that he was hitting the floor today, I'm like, don't let this be it. Don't let this be it. The ankle, I was like, no way.
Yeah.
I was like,
you heard the patented OG scream.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And I'm like, oh.
I said, yo.
I was like, come on, man. Can we just please have nice things? Like, everyone's returning healthy. We got Mitchell Robinson. Jalen Brunson goes down. If we're going to have OG go down, I'm going to be just besides myself. But, as soon as like they come back from the TV timeout, he knocks down a 3. I'm like, oh, this guy's fine. And then next thing you know, he's just stripping Zach LaVine and doing everything that he was doing, man, just from the start. But OG, the thing about OG's game, man, is that we know it's not flashy. We know we can talk about him being like a mini Kawhi, like, apprentice the way he approaches the game. Not fully there, but just the strength that he uses, the herky jerky motion. But when you just watch how he was just choosing which moment to attack tonight, that's what you want to see out of his game because look, he's not going to be that guy that consistently create separation. This is not a guy who's going to consistently get downhill and always like get easy layups. But to see, but to for him to recognize the mismatch and to do those things when you need it most in a matchup against the Sacramento Kings, where they don't have Domantas Sabonis. This team is playing the second night of a back-to-back after losing to the LA Clippers.
Yeah,
like this is good stuff from OG, man. And I'm happy that he's starting to turn the season around because prior to the All-Star break, right, this guy was in a little bit of a slump, but now it looks like he's found his rhythm again. Not having Jalen Brunson, we know that this guy wants to have more offensive responsibility too, and so no Jalen Brunson. It's going to be between him, Deuce, Cat. So like it's all hands on deck for this, right? So OG's hopefully from this moment, OG just continues to stay hot, and that this can transfer into the postseason.
He's in a good groove, man. 4 out of his last 5 games over 20 points. 23 against Miami on 44% from 3. 29 against Golden State, 44% from 3. 20 against the Lakers, 36% from 3. He had 11 against the Clippers. That was a tough one. And then tonight, 24 points, 42.9% from downtown with the 8 assists and 7 rebounds. So he's been very aggressive as of late. So as you said, let's hope that continues. As we look across the box score, I thought Josh Hart. Towns is Towns. We'll get to Towns. I thought Towns had a good game, but he's kind of a constant. But we're talking about the guys who's really needed to get off the hump here, especially with Jalen out. Josh Hart, a plus 29 on a night, ties. Well, he was second. McBride was actually a plus 32. Josh Hart, a plus 29, 18 points, 6 boards, 3 assists, 4 of 6 from downtown. People are saying, is it the PJ Tucker effect? I don't know, but it was good to see Josh Hart shoot the ball tonight and shoot it with confidence. Even PJ Tucker was coaching him from the sidelines. Everybody was like, you know what? Sign him for the rest of the season for the excellent coaching job. But hey, it was good to see Josh Hart get aggressive out there, moving the ball, getting the team involved, and especially knocking down the threes.
Yeah, man. Who knows? Maybe it is PJ Tucker. Maybe you need that little seasoned veteran grit on the bench to be like, yo, enough with this nonsense. Enough with the buddy. Enough with just putting your tail between your legs and just dwindling into the light.
Yeah.
Get out there, go be a man, and go start shooting the thing. All right. And so, hey, that's what Josh Hart did, man. And look, Josh Hart is another guy in these situations where he's elevating his game. Right? No Jalen Brunson. You need another facilitator out there. I know the 3 assist isn't going to show everything, but the way that he is operating tonight as well, we know he's going to give you the boards. We know that he's going to attack in transition. We know he's going to get downhill. But I thought today, for Josh Hart, the way that he was just approaching his game overall, just looking to be a scorer, once again, it goes to the same effect as OG, just picking your spots and getting to them, man, and just shooting with confidence. So Josh Hart, you got to keep doing this, man. You can't dwindle. We have to have guys honor you while you're out on the floor, especially with no Jalen Brunson, because, look, I'm not expecting everybody to, be in their bag like this. There are going to be nights where they're going to struggle, and it's going to be tough to get points. But you got to at least go out there and play with confidence. But this is a solid game for Josh Hart, man. And he looks like he's, starting to get back into the groove of things because, after All-Star break, it looked like his knee was bothering him. But tonight, just a bat out of hell as always.
Yes, it's just, overall good leadership, and we're showing the replay when he hits his 3. PJ Tucker telling him, shoot that Mother Family show. You know what I mean? You gotta shoot it, and just being decisive overall, I think really helped him. And the team, everybody kind of was just vibing off of each other's energy, man. The energy was just carrying it. The energy was transferring, and each guy had it. Each guy had their moment in the sun. So great job by Josh Hart tonight. Once again, 18 points, a plus 29 in the night, 4 of 6 from downtown, 6 boards, 3 assists. Let's get to the key stats of the night, Al. 133 to 104. Knicks win, shooting 53.6% from the field. Sacramento Kings, conversely, 41.9%. Knicks, 22 of 40. They got 43-point attempts and made 55% of those, so great job by them. Sacramento, just 29%. At the free throw line, 21 and 26. They go 80% there. They win the rebounding battle, 40-37. Assists, 34-18. Man, efficient night for the Knicks. 34 assists on 84 attempts. Then you had total turnovers. They turned it over 16 times, led to 25 Kings points. Kings turned it over 18 times, led to 24 Knicks points. So turnovers and points off was fairly even between the two teams. They did lose the points in the paint battle, 44-40, but nothing too crazy there. And then largest lead of the night, 35 for the Knicks. And the Kings got out to a 5-0 run. That was their largest lead. After that, it was all Knicks, man.
Two big things that I take away from this game, CP, is the Kings shooting percentages. You know, they shot 42% from the field, and they shot just below 30% from downtown. To me, I know once again they played on the second night of a back-to-back. They had a tough OT loss to the Clippers, and now you're playing a Knicks team that's looking to find themselves, especially after Jalen Brunson went down. But the fact that this team went out here and defended the way that they did and prevented, you know, all their top shooters from scoring, that translates on this stat sheet right here. Another thing that stands out to me is the fast break points. You talked about the defense leading. You talk about their defense leading to offense. The Kings only had 8 fast break points tonight. The Knicks had 26. They dominated that category, and that was because of their defense. So not only were they stopping guys and preventing them from shooting well, and we know how well DeMar DeRozan and Zach LaVine can shoot, but they also were able to translate that into their offense and get into a great rhythm, which, you know, translated to a 54% field goal shooting percentage tonight, and 55 from downtown. So the defense is what really stood out to me, and that just goes based off of the shooting stats for the Sacramento Kings.
Yeah, there you go, man. Well said indeed. Underdog Fantasy is the place to play if you're a fan looking to cash in on some of your favorite athletes' performances. Available in over 30 states, including New York, California, and Texas. Just call your shot on higher or lower on 2 or more player stats for your chance to win real money. Use our promo code KFTV for up to $1,000 in bonus cash plus a free pick. So download the Underdog Fantasy app today and turn every bucket into a W. Say Quizzy, what's good, man?
How you feeling?
How you feeling, man? What'd you think about the dog tonight, man? OG, man.
Yo, he did good. The only thing he doing is keep scaring me with them eyes, though. I ain't gonna lie, bro. My heart, every time he screamed, I'm like, bro, he screamed when he fell and then came back down. I think he like dunked or something. He got hit in the face. He screamed again. I said, what's wrong? He okay? Nah, he be scaring me. I be like, yo, he got chill with the driving.
Yo, crazy, but and then he came back like a monster after that. You just can't call him with the dog, man.
I'm praying he ain't hurt. And then when we came back, he over there jumping around. I'm like, oh, brother.
Yeah.
So he good. He good. Yeah. But give PJ Tucker a full contract. Telling Josh Hart to shoot is good enough. I've seen enough.
Yeah.
Give him a contract. Hyping the team up. We need that.
100%.
Deuce was loose today. And then I gotta give Tibbs loves today.
Okay.
I seen.
What do you want to talk about with the coach, man? You wanted to give the coach some love.
Like,
go ahead, man.
Plays was good. Like, it was a lot of pick and roll, cutting, everybody, ball movement. Nobody. We didn't stick to the ball today. I feel like every shot went up, and it was probably like still time left on the clock. Usually we always do a play when it's 6 seconds and we throw it to Josh Hart.
Yeah.
Today we was moving fast. Like, the team couldn't even catch up to us. So I like how today we did that.
Okay.
And then even Bridges today had a good game. 8 assists. Like, I'm liking what we did today. Even Cat had a good game. He was doing some crazy passes, but we live with it. And today he ain't say, oh my gosh. I think that's a word. That's a record right there. I ain't hear one oh my gosh.
There you go.
I might have to watch it again.
There you go, man.
But
all right.
He kept DeRozan to 11 points too.
Yeah.
The shooting was beautiful. Let's keep doing this. Passing the ball, moving it around, but that's all I really got to say today.
Say Quizzy on the Discord. Say Quizzy bigging up the coach, man. Rate that call in the chat. Good people in the chat. 1 being trash, 5 being facts. He says give the coach credit tonight. That's just him. I'm just a conductor. I'm just asking you guys. What did you guys think about that take? Say Quizzy said big up the coach tonight. Okay? All right.
I see the stack of cash in the behind you. Right